Hey, what's up, YouTube? Coming at you from inside the chicken coop. So I'm gonna give you guys a little walk around of the coop. I've already fed them. I give them some salad from last night. Had some bacon bits in it. It was pretty good. Just had a little bit left over. Uh-oh, dropped their egg carton. I was going to get some eggs, but I think we're all right on eggs right now. So, and yes, I am happy to be on YouTube, but that is also a banana in my pocket, no pun intended. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set the phone down, and we're gonna feed some chickens, and I'll give you guys a walk around of inside the coop. Cool. Find somewhere to sit it. She might sit right there. Chick, chick, chick. Banana. Look at them, they go crazy over at Banana. Going crazy over the bananas. Ah, got it all over me, boys. I like it. All right. So our chicken coop, we basically bought 2 dog kennels from Tractor Supply. They're 10 foot by 10 foot, 6 foot tall. And what I did is I hooked them together and made it into 10 foot by 30 foot. So we got 1, 2, 3 panels, and it is 30 feet long. And what I did for my roof, and you can tell because it's not perfect, but I got some 1x2 wood. I always call them bed slats because that's where we put them. We put them underneath our box spring to hold the mattress up. And then I got this PVC paneling also. I think they are 2.5 foot by 12 foot. And we did that to try and keep the rain out. And then my supports right here. This is just basic fencing. You can buy like for your fence, galvanized fencing at Lowe's or whatever. And then these pieces, I got them out of the plumbing section. I guess it's the whole plumbing pipe against your wall. And I got them just a little bit too big, but that's all right because they're pretty flimsy. You can bend them. And that's basically what's holding these bed slats on right here. And then I screwed in the paneling from outside. But as good as it may look from the outside, it's kind of expensive to do a 30-foot run. And we ran out of material and money. And I just ended up kind of using what I had. I had some chicken wire right here, and then I got a shade cloth from shade tarp from Harbor Freight, and that's the only thing I had laying around that was big enough to cover that gap. You know, because I tried using tarp, but every time the wind get a hold of it, it turned into a parachute. It just kind of took off from me. But as you can see, the chickens are out here. They're munching down on some bananas and salad and whatnot. And there's that little chicken right there. We call her Sandy. That's short for Cinderella, because when we got her, all the other chickens picked on her. Made me think of Cinderella, so we just call her Sandy. This perch right here all the way down is 1.25 inch Schedule 40 pipes, 20 feet long. I brought that home one day because originally I was going to make a flagpole out of it. Not with that flag, with the big flag up at the Bigfoot. But I dug a hole, and then when I tried to stand that sucker up, it was top heavy, and I was afraid I was going to drop it on me or crash into the house or something. So I just kind of hung on to it until I come up with an idea, and then I thought, well, hell, I'll just use it out here for the chickens to roost on. But anybody that's trying to do a chicken coop, these dog kennels are perfect. And right here, you know, I kind of used some chicken wire to fill in these open spots. That way nothing could come in and nothing could go out. But if I had any advice to give, I would probably go ahead and buy an actual dog kennel roof. They sell them everywhere, but I've seen them on Amazon for 90 bucks. And of course I need 3 of them. But this paneling is super expensive. So what our plan is we're going to take all this PVC paneling down, the wood, all this galvanized fencing that goes all the way across. We're going to take all that down and put up 3 dog kennel roofs. And then our PVC paneling, I'm going to line it across the back wall all the way across. And that should help keep some of the wind and the rain down. There went my egg carton. Look at them. They think there's eggs in it. But, yeah, it was a really good setup. It's a lot better than what we had. We did have one of them plastic Rubbermaid storage buildings, and it was sitting over here. And before we had this tree right here trimmed, big old limb fell, punched a hole in the roof. So when the chickens would go in at night, they could easily fly back out. And again, raccoons would climb in there and they just make a big nuisance out of everything. So we decided to go with this, and couldn't be happier with it. Super proud of it. I just wish we would have thought of the dog kennel roof first instead of doing what we done. And I got a chicken pecking at my foot. My goodness, she found a piece of grass on me. That's another thing. Like, it's all pine shavings in here right now, but whenever I do mow my yard, I put the bagger on it. There's Prince. Say hey, Prince. I put the bagger on it, and I'll bag up all the grass clippings, and then I put them down in here because they love to eat grass clippings. And it also helps with the smell. Sometimes when it gets hot, it can have a stench. But yeah, this is our chicken coop, and I put a pole in the middle to kind of help support it because it is 30 feet long. Got a kiddie pool over here with sand in it because I was told that they when they take a dirt bath, they also like to take a sand bath, and that's supposed to help keep from digging too big of holes in the ground. But I kind of got some other plans for that. I hadn't quite figured out how I want to do it yet, but I got 8 bags of sand in there at $6 a bag. I don't really want to dump it out on the ground, so. And then right here we kind of made a little structure for the baby chickens to go in, but they're not quite big enough to go in yet. And I'm gonna put them in there when the time's right. There's old Winston right there. But yeah, this is our chicken coop. Kind of basic, but it's been up for about 3 months now, and haven't lost no chickens. So that's the main thing. But feel free to copy it, whatever you need to do. I'll show you our sign right here real quick. Let me get out of here. Beware, chicken poo everywhere. And then as you can see, there's paneling. Anybody wants to know what kind of paneling it is, right there's what it is. That's basically it. Hope you guys enjoy. I'll see y'all later.